Shalom, Yashala, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Yasharallah. Call Haloyim Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Harakah Kwadash. Blessing our elders with the spirit of truth, so that we may know. Shout out to the Akim and the Akwaf that's keeping the faith in the works. Y'all keep at it. This your brother Abaya coming at you with more precepts. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, and verse 11. It says, "Woe unto the wicked! It shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him." Right? And ultimately, the reward of the wicked is utter annihilation. Right? For all of the things that they sowed on the earth. And it's not speaking specifically with the wicked of the past, because I know a lot of our people like to use that as an excuse. Well, that happened, during the time of slavery. Things have changed now, and it hasn't. Right? That beast still exists. Right? He just put a mask on to fool. Right? But if you just really pay attention to your oppressor and their children, you see instances of that real wicked in them. So with that being said, I'm gonna let this video play and I'll be back.
Yeah, we're here. Yes. Sheriff's office. Safe to come out.
Yeah, he said it's safe to come out.
Now, we're not willing to take that risk right now. I can't hear you. We're not taking that risk right now. Okay, well, come to the door. Look at my bag, bro.
No. Yeah, bro.
He said no. He said bro.
He said bro. Red flags.
Go.
Slow down, you're fine.
I want you to drop backpacks. We're okay. We're okay. Drop your backpacks.
Still listening.
Yes. Thank you. Drop your backpacks.
So this is a school shooting that happened. And they trying to get this boy all the excuses in the world. Mental issues, the parents, the this and the that. Right? They get a total different view when it comes to major crimes as such than Jake. Jake has no excuses. Instant thug, instant gangster, right? They use all the slang words to try to manipulate the mindset as to how to view us in certain instances as such, right? But hold on one second. So now we finna dig into the parents of this individual, right? But before we do that, let's go to the book of Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 21 says, "Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities." This is a decree from Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, saying, after these devils run, they can't run no more, man. They can't rule no more, because they wicked, right? They are wicked. Killing innocent individuals in a school. Probably because he was probably getting bullied, or girls probably weren't talking to him, you know what I'm saying? And instead of him learning how to talk to girls, he resorts to anger and basically lashes out. Or maybe he got bullied by the football player. Football players was bullying him. Instead of him being himself, right, and fighting back, he probably took it and went deeper into his mind and dug into the real him. Because if you dig deep inside yourself, you'll find the real you. And all of us go back to the Bible. All of us come from biblical, a biblical past, whether you righteous or unrighteous. If you dig deep within yourself, you can find that individual. You can find that ancient you. And that's what Esau does, man. Esau don't like to talk when it comes to certain feelings of anger and certain feelings of wanting to really harm people. He holds that in. In fact, a lot of these devils tap into the spiritual demon Satan, right? And fully engulf themselves in that way of life. Ain't no telling what the hell was on this man's mind, right? But this lady, she gonna go a bit into it with certain words that he wrote on notes. They'll do that too. They'll let you know they finna do some wild stuff. But how the world views Esau, he can do no wrong. So when he go to talking all crazy like that, he just needs a pat on the back. He just needs a hug. Someone just needs to love him. And this what happens.
15-year-old Ethan Crumbly shooting up his Michigan high school, killing 4 teenagers and injuring 8. So, to bring you up to speed here, the parents now of 15-year-old Ethan Crumbly are being charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. And right now, those parents, according to authorities, are on the run, and as of this broadcast, a manhunt is underway. Now, it is a landmark decision by a Michigan prosecutor, which could change the course of how school shootings are handled from here on out. The parents of the Columbine high school shooters, they weren't charged. The Valentine's Day school shooting down in Florida, those parents weren't charged. So why these parents? Well, I want to walk you through the timeline that the prosecutor laid out in a news conference earlier today, because then it'll kind of all make sense. And honestly, folks, I can't even convey about how chilling this is after you find this out. So let's start. Friday, November 26th, Ethan and his father, James, buy a 9mm gun at a Black Friday sale at Acme Shooting Goods in Oxford, meaning Ethan was there when they bought the gun. Ethan gets home and posts on Instagram a picture of that gun. The next day, Ethan and his mother, Jennifer, go to a local gun range for target practice with his new 9mm gun. His mother posting on her Instagram a picture of the gun with the caption, "Mom and son testing out this new Christmas present. My first time shooting a 9mm, I hit the bullseye." Monday at school, Ethan is caught by a teacher searching for ammunition on his phone. A school official leaves a voicemail on his parents' phone regarding the incident and follow up with an email. The school officials never hear back from his parents, but Ethan's mother sends him a text message notifying him of the incident and wrote, quote, "LOL, laugh out loud. I'm not mad. You have to learn not to get caught." Tuesday, a different teacher finds a note on Ethan's desk that reads, "The thoughts won't stop. Help me. My life is useless and the world is dead." Included in that note, drawings of a gun, a person shot, and a bullet with words reading, "Blood everywhere." The parents were called in and both sat down with school officials with Ethan in the meeting with them. The parents did not ask where his gun was and did not check his backpack. The parents were advised to get their son into counseling within the next 24 hours. The parents resisted the idea and said Ethan could go back to class, and he did, with his backpack, with his gun in it. According to the prosecutor's office, security video is seen of Ethan going to the bathroom, then walking out, and he starts shooting. A 911 call goes out around 1 p.m., and 30 minutes after that first 911 call is made, the prosecutor's office say Ethan's mother texted him, "Ethan, don't do it." At 1:37 p.m., Ethan's father goes home, searching for that 9mm gun, calls 911 to report it missing. On that call, Ethan's father tells the operator he believes his son is the school shooter. There's more context to this also, folks, because many are asking tonight, why did these parents let this 15-year-old kid buy a gun? Well, in Michigan, by law, you can give the gift of a firearm to a minor. However, a minor can only use a gun with adult supervision, which is why the prosecutor today laid out why the parents are being charged, namely pointing out those text messages between Ethan and his parents, more specifically, his mother. Ethan...
All right. So the parents was with it. They didn't know that he was gonna take that thing to school and let loose. But he did. Because it's in him. It's in his forefathers to act like that, man. Alright? Look, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 11 and verse 28. It says, "Judge none blessed before his death, for a man shall be known in his children." All right? A man shall be known in his children. And the Most High calls his people the sword. The Most High calls his people the devils. Most High calls his people the wicked. They serve Satan. In fact, the Most High calls them Satan, which means adversary. Satan is adversary. Devil is deceiver. Right? The sword is a weapon of war that destroys. He's calling them the destroyers. Right? And they live up to the names. You can't love that out of them. Right? You can't hug that out of them because it's just in them. It's inherently in them. Right? Let's go to the book of Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 10. It says, "The soul of the wicked desireth evil. His neighbor findeth no favor in his eyes." That dude he didn't kill no Jakes, man. As far as I know, as far as I believe, I saw the photos, but it ain't about a black or a white. That's why we say so-called white man. So who knows? But it didn't look like I saw Edomite. I saw Jakes. It looked like I saw Edomites. All right. And script just said, "The soul of the wicked desireth evil. His neighbor findeth no favor in his eyes." That man don't care nothing about you being his people. Could give two damns. They ain't trying to talk none of that, man. Straight killing. Whether you was involved with it or not. This ain't the first mass shooting we've seen in schools. It happens all the time. I know a lot of people forgot before that thing hit. You was having mass shootings every other week. You was hearing schools getting shot up, concerts getting shot up, and who was doing it? Damn wicked. All right? And at the end of the day, the Most High say this about the wicked, man. They go to the book of Isaiah, and I'm going to end it with this. Chapter 57 and verse 21. "There is no peace, saith my power, to the wicked." At the end of the day, this is your kingdom. Esau, this is your kingdom. Live it up. Because there is no peace for you. Ultimately, you're going to end up in servitude and then total annihilation. That's why the Most High giving you the rope to hang yourself. And you doing it with perfection, man. by being the most vile individual on the planet, the most vile individual throughout all history. Ain't no coming back from that. That's why the Most High just said what he said. So Yahweh Ratazah, meaning Yahweh willing, you were edified by these precepts in this video. Call Haloyim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harakah Kodash. Shalom, Yashala.